Welcome back for another video. In this video we look at the top players for predicted points in Game Week 4 and over the next 5 game weeks to make your transfer plans and captaincy easier. Predicted points are courtesy of FPL Review. Before we get stuck in, a big thank you to Fantasy Football Scout who have sponsored the channel for this season. I've already been a member of theirs for the last 5 years. After stumbling on all the features in the members area, it completely changed the way I play the game. The custom tables are my favourite section. You can build your own tables measuring literally anything you want. I've made all the tables I use in my videos public. If you search fplfocal you'll find them all. Click the link in the description to give them a try. Starting with the goalkeepers, and this game week is one of the most eye-catching round of fixtures this season. 5 goalkeepers projected to score over 4 points this game week. Alisson's top as Liverpool host Bournemouth at Anfield. They started the season slow, but you feel this one would be a comfortable win, as Bournemouth have been struggling for goals, particularly with Solanke out the last couple of games. They never really looked like scoring against Arsenal and they only registered 1 shot on goal. Man City also play at home this game week against Crystal Palace, Edison's second on the predicted points. Ramsdale kept his second clean sheet of the season against Bournemouth last game week, which is the joint most of Sanchez, Edison and Pope. Another enticing home fixture for the Gunners, hosting Fulham, and they remain top of the Premier League table with a win. Arsenal topped Game Week 3 for expected goals conceded with just 0.28 XGC. One of the upsets of Game Week 3 was Chelsea's 3-0 defeat to Leeds, perhaps a consequence of both Kante and Kovacic missing. Tuchel will be demanding an immediate response at Stamford Bridge for the Leicester game. Sanchez has been great value so far for only 4.5 mil, keeping a second clean sheet last game week. Brighton are 4th in the league for expected goals conceded and he makes the list with 3.9 points. Brighton playing home to Leeds and have a great run of fixtures ahead. After Leeds it's Fulham, Leicester, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Despite conceding 3 goals, Martinez was the top scoring goalkeeper in Game Week 3 with a saved penalty and 6 shots saved. Villa are 4th worst in the league for expected goals conceded though, and the fixtures only get worse, so steer clear of the Villa defence. Next up the defenders, and Trent's top with 6.9 predicted points for the Bournemouth game. Bournemouth have conceded 48 crosses down their left flank, which is 11 more than any other team, so this could be Trent's week. In fact, the top 3 this game week are all Liverpool defenders, unsurprisingly. Cancelo's 4th with 5.3 points. Newcastle upset them, scoring 3 goals, before Man City were able to rescue a point, and Palace are another side who have shown capability to cause upsets. Diaz was unexpectedly benched for Stones in that Newcastle match, though Ake was subbed off early with an injury, so depending on the severity we might see a Stones and Diaz centre-back pairing. James was deployed in right centre-back in the Leeds game. He offers a lot more playing in right wing-back, and he's a hold for the time being as he'll undoubtedly get plenty of minutes in right wing-back, and the fixtures are worth the patience. Gabriel makes the list with 4.4 points, tied with Cucurella. Teammates Saliba and Zinchenko not far behind on the projections, and likewise budget defenders Me and Dunk. So much value in the defenders, and the meta looks like a back 4 or back 5. Next up the midfielders, and Salah's top with a ridiculous 9.5 predicted points. He's top among all players for Game Week 4. If you don't have him, it might be the time to find a route to him, as he arguably looks the best captain for 3 of the next 4 game weeks on paper. Diaz for 5 mil less than Salah offers so much value, and he's second among the mids this week, followed by Son and KDB. De Bruyne's assist for City's 3rd goal was absolutely world class, and they may need his vision to unlock a well organised Palace side. Saka's been a frustrating pick for owners. We're well aware of his capabilities, but the points haven't been coming so far. You fell out home to Fulham, he's still worth holding, unless you're shifting for Diaz. Saka and Martinelli are about on par this game week, but no player has risen in price more than Martinelli's 0.4 mil thus far, while Saka's had a 0.1 mil price drop. Mount's another one who hasn't quite got going yet, and owners left with a difficult choice. He too may be one that you give one more week with a good home fixture this weekend. No team has conceded more than Leicester's 8 goals, and their 10 big chances conceded is the joint most from the opening 3 game weeks. Before we look at the strikers, if this video has been useful, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Onto the forwards, and Haaland's top, trailed closely by Kane. Both reasonable alternatives to Salah captain, as is Jesus, who we saw haul a 19-pointer at home to Leicester in Game Week 2, and they face a leaky Fulham side home on Saturday. Tony and Jesus are tied as the top scoring strikers with 25 points each. Tony looks like a great pick with Everton in Game Week 4, followed by Crystal Palace, Leeds and Southampton. Mitrovic misses out on the projections with Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea in his next 4. Firmino's likely to start the next 2 in Nunez' absence, but he's one to avoid as he's a very short-term move. Ronaldo, Watkins and Havertz make the list as well, but also ones to avoid due to poor form and or poor fixtures. That wraps up the Game Week 4 video, thanks for watching. If you did find it useful, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I read every comment, so leave one below and I'll be sure to read it. See you soon for the next one.